All right, but let's get into DC this week.
Us here at T3P.
I feel obligated as the DC guy because I also grew up very closely associated with WB and all of their stuff. I feel like I also have to talk about HBO and HBO Max and their big announcement this week because HBO Max is no more. Max. If you want to mark this down as one of the worst marketing decisions of all time, I wouldn't disagree because it seems pretty stupid to me that if you're going to take HBO Max and convert it and you're going to drop one of them, we're going to drop the HBO. We're going to drop the gold standard and just go with Max.
Less HBO, more Max.
And their stupid tagline, which I think is something close to the place to watch HBO. I'm like,
yeah, it was bad.
I hate you.
I was like, man,
just take a good thing and just shit on it.
I can't stress enough
that
how much
marketing team just had like the easiest job. Apparently, there's no way that took a lot of thought.
No,
just they're clearly selling in like 2 years when they're able to. It's like, yeah, Paramount, Comcast, yeah, we're selling in a couple years. We bought this company to sell it.
All you got to change is the tagline. That's it.
True.
We bought it to sell it.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd want Paramount buying it, fine, but I don't think you want.
I'm not saying I would prefer Universal Paramount to buy it, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't want Comcast. But I was kind of happy with Discovery buying it because Discovery was a really, really profitable company. Yeah. Like Zaslav did magic with that company, so that's why I was like, oh, Papa Zaslav coming in with the axe. He's gonna cut some shit, cut that money, make some money back. This is a terrible move. I do not like this at all.
Don't make sense.
As long as my subscription is just grandfathered in, whatever. And this is the change is going to be soon, right?
Yeah.
Like
sorry. Yeah, it goes in effect May 23rd.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, I got like 7 months of HBO Max left. That better roll over.
Which actually, if I remember right, I think that's actually the same day Shazam: Fury of the Gods goes on Max too.
Of course it is.
But and also confirmed, I guess, like. The Flash comes out this summer, but they did confirm that it will drop on Max this fall.
Yeah,
and during this, and then also,
but that one's going to get the standard treatment of it gets to be in theaters. Then we wait 2 or 3 months, and then it's on streaming. Yeah. Unlike,
seems like they're going to wait the 90 days.
Yeah. It was given its 90 days, 90 days notice,
the unspoken agreement.
Yeah.
So
Shazam was like, "No, effective immediately. You will be moved to streaming because your movie's trash."
Dude, that
we need to make more money now.
Actually, what the hell was that movie? I don't even think that movie's going to make $150 million. Which
you see the Mario movie? 500 million opening.
Apparently, it's really, really good.
Dude, I'm excited.
Critics shit on it, but apparently, it's really, really good. I want to see it.
Crazy. I want to see it too. It looks actually really good. So far, it's made $128.5 million worldwide.
That's Shazam.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. For that kind of a movie. Just real quick though, I will say there's like a handful of movies that are out that are kind of away from the whole high fantasy sci-fi thing that seem like they're pretty good. So like, well, I guess really I shouldn't say Mario, but it's video game, so I'm kind of not considering it, even though it basically is it. But then you got Air. Apparently that's great.
Of course. Directed by Batfleck.
The
Bat.
Well, he had his partner in crime.
Yeah, well, they have their own studio or production company now.
I'm just saying. Give Matt Damon. Matt
Damon.
I still need to go see D&D.
Oh, yeah.
And John Wick.
We were going to see that on vacation.
If you want to see it with me and Chad, you probably could.
When are you seeing it?
We don't know yet because we've been trying to schedule it forever, and I'm surprised we haven't seen it yet.
Well, when you do that.
It's our DM. Well, my DM. In our D&D campaigns. I promised him I'd see it with him because I think he said he'd kill me. If I saw it without him.
Fair enough.
Something like that.
He threatened my life.
I don't know if it was me or my character, but I'm not taking the chances on either.
Right. 6 minutes. We were in a campaign, so I don't know if he really meant my character or me.
All I know is I felt really uncomfortable.
All I know is now I just have crippling anxiety. My friend's going to come stab me.
Crippling anxiety.
I just want to say that real quick.
Yeah, no. But then also during this whole panel or whatever, I actually didn't get to sit in on it. I saw this after the fact. They also released a teaser for the Penguin series, which looks
Looks like that nice crime drama.
It looks...
And it's dark and just twisted. It looks awesome. I love it. Give me all that.
Yeah. And again, the whole fact that the trailer said that Batman Saga thing freaked people out. And I didn't really pay much attention to it, I'll be honest. I just kind of glossed over that because I was caught up in the trailer.
Yeah.
But the Batman Saga thing's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I like how this is...
I just wonder if that means more spin-offs or just a shit ton of movies.
I think it'll be kind of a combination of movies and shows.
Yeah.
I think they've kind of already... Matt Reeves has kind of came out and... It seems like he's definitely... We'll have the DCU, and then we're all going to have this, like, whole other, like, Batman universe.
Right.
It's like... Which I'm 100% down for.
Hell
I mean...
yeah.
Screw it, we have it in comics, we got the Justice League.
Dude, it's
too much
Batman.
material.
I mean, screw it, we got Batman and the Detective Comics. We got two Batman
I was gonna
comics.
say,
Too much material to leave behind.
well, and it's Batman. Everyone loves
Yeah.
Batman.
It's just too much to leave
Even
on the
if
table. You can't.
DCU and all that, if it fails again,
Yeah.
hey, still got Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always.
still got Batman.
Always.
There's probably why that even this last year, it's basically... Well, not last year, but the last couple of years, like that and Joker are really the only two movies that make a crap ton of money. All the other ones have pretty much flopped.
Yeah.
Shazam, Fury of the Gods being a perfect example.
Such a shame.
And then weekly James Gunn tweets. I could...
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Weekly James Gunn.
I was waiting. I was like, is he? Is it? The segment's back.
James Gunn back on Twitter. Well, we never left it.
He confirmed that Peacemaker Season 2 will be coming out after Superman Legacy. So for those who thought there was in doubt that Peacemaker Season 2 wasn't coming, I wasn't one of those people. It's for sure coming, and you kind of got somewhat of a time frame.
I was gonna say, like, all the shit he made in the prior universe, that stuff's all gonna be fine. I'm sure his ego is like, yeah, I'm not getting rid of my stuff. Like, I didn't fuck up. I feel like that'd probably be my attitude about it. Like, hey, I didn't fuck up here. Y'all fucked up here.
I didn't lose. Y'all lost.
Jimmy G meme.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all lose.
And then also this week, which got kind of broke by different, I think the Wrap broke one of these, but then James Gunn came out and doubled down and confirmed all of them. We actually got a cast list for Creature Commandos. To start off, returning people. We have Viola Davis returning as Amanda Waller, and Steve Agee, I believe is how it's pronounced, returning as John Economos, or Diebeard, however you want to refer to him as. But as far as the rest of the list goes, we have for Rick Flag Sr., that'll be played by Frank Grillo.
I was very happy about that role.
Yeah, he's the one who played Crossbones, right?
Yes, and he's publicly come out and said he's pissed about how Marvel handled that character and how he didn't like how he was shoved to the side after the one Captain America movie, and he was just an afterthought. So he's pumped for this because he's going to be more important.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Got David Harbaugh. Harbaugh. I don't know how to say his name, actually. He has been cast as Eric Frankenstein.
That's a great casting.
So
that's going to be fun.
I'll say it seems kind of like an easy transition from Hellboy to Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Also got Alan Tudyk as Dr. Phosphorus. That should be a pretty good cast.
I'll say that's probably going to be a pretty good casting.
Pretty excited for that one, actually.
He's good in everything he's in.
And we got
always
Maria Bakalova playing Ilana Rostovic, which I believe Maria Bakalova, is she the one that was in the Borat movies, and also is the voice of Cosmo?
Can you pull the image up? Because I'm trying to find it on Twitter, because I know I saw it, but I can't.
Pretty sure. Yes, she voices Cosmo. And then we got Indira Varma playing the Bride of Frankenstein. Zoe Chow, Nina Mazursky, and that's the confirmed cast line so far. So which is pretty much everybody, at least as far as the main squad goes. I think, Indira has been. Is she the one that was it Andor?
What's she look like?
Oh no, Kenobi. It was Kenobi. She played Tyler Durrith in Kenobi. Oh, she pops up in The Legend of Vox Machina. Oh, she must hang out with the Critical Role people. She's cool in my book, then. It's going to be a great movie. But yeah, pretty exciting overall. Obviously, I think the big ones are Frank Grillo and David Harbour playing Rick Flag Sr. and Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, and Alan Tudyk as
who's playing the bride.
Oh, I also forgot one. That's that was where is it? That's Indira Varma, the one that was in Kenobi.
Okay.
But also forgot two characters technically. Sean Gunn is also doing the motion capture for G.I. Robot and Weasel again, as he did in the Suicide Squad. So of course your boy Sean Gunn's going to be in there. Yeah, what do you guys think of this cast list? What's your ups, downs, any?
It should be pretty good. I will say for Harbour, or however you say it. Harbour. That's interesting for him as a voice actor. And Gorilla too, so that'll be kind of interesting to.
Well, you also got to remember, like they'll be voice acting for this show, but James Gunn also said that if these characters ever come to live action, these are the characters or actors that are going to be portraying those characters.
That's what I'm excited for Harbour, because that's going to be cool.
that makes sense. I forgot about that. That makes sense then, and then that's actually good casting for him.
Yeah, for the voice, the creativity he has in his voice. 'Cause, I mean, what was he?
That makes sense. The way you said that, I was like, motion capture. I was like, it's a cartoon. And then,
well, yeah, sorry,
I forgot. Well, no, you're good. Because I forgot that he said like, well, if they ever come into live action,
same.
So yeah, so Sean Gunn will do the motion capture for Weasel, and then.
Which I will say, now that we're finally here, where we've gotten actually some cast lists of like animated characters. It's really kind of cool in a way that now, I mean, you guys kind of get it with Star Wars in a way, but it's like almost locked in stone now, where if it's an official DCU animated project, it's like we can get hype for like these actors, because it's like we have that, they could die in whatever animated movie, but we still have that potential of like, we could get a live action, David Harbour as Frankenstein. I know, like I said, a lot of people are really hyped about Frank Grillo playing Rick Flag Sr.
They definitely. I mean, really, it probably is because of Star Wars. They probably watched that and were like, turns out
fans do.
Katie Sackhoff can actually voice act and very effectively play the actual character in live action as well. Like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I think it's really really good for the hardcore fan base too, to build up that hype. I mean, look at how much everybody freaked out when Lars Mikkelsen was confirmed as a live-action Thrawn. Like, everybody freaked out.
That was a great moment.
Like, that's what it's all about right there. That's that gabagool right there.
Well, it's like who we just are accustomed to now is Thrawn, so yeah. Like, that was huge.
It just makes sense. So now that we're actually kind of here where we're getting some, projects announced with, like, the voice actors and stuff, it actually is like, because we're getting some pretty big names like attached to stuff, so that's actually like really cool. Now I'm like further excited for any other future animated projects to see what comes out of it, because it seems like they're actually going to put some real talent behind it. I know some people might take that as an insult because, well, they're not voice actors, which is true. Voice actors are usually tend to be better, but that's not always the case.
But with a purpose behind it,
Yeah,
that's good.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure that recently voice actors are commanding a lot in terms of salary anymore. So at this point, these studios, I think, are getting to the point where it's like, well, let's find actors that just are okay with being paid either for doing both.
Yeah,
is what I would imagine.
Yeah, it's make it more worth it, make it more worth your while.
Yeah, I could be very wrong on that, but I know that like there's one specific thing that I just won't dive into, but it essentially was like the voice actress. She wanted a shit ton of money, and it's like, when you consider like the amount of time to record it, it's like not long. It's like, damn, it's kind of like, you're worth this much per hour then, and I don't know, I'm just thinking that these studios are kind of like, well, let's just get the actual actors in case we want to adapt it anyway.
Well, right, and especially like we just said, the more that other avenues like Star Wars are doing all that, like with Lars and Katie Sackhoff and all this, and how well it's received.
I hate to say it though. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's the guy. But just real quick first, since we're talking about him, I do like the voice actor for Anakin more than Hayden Christensen.
Really?
It's just, yes.
Blasphemy!
Yes. 100% yes.
Yeah.
Not Obi-Wan, no. Ewan forever and always and whatever, but for Anakin, I'd rather have the voice actor.
Well, hey, forever and for always, he got like years and years older on the cartoon, and then they flash back to a movie, and he's the same age as he was before. So I mean, had a scar disappear. It's regenerating.
Right.
But yeah, that pretty much rounds up DC this week. Just those few little juicy tidbits. That say other stuff is stupid rumors. Like I can't even remember them because I'm like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Other Superman, Lex Luthor rumored to appear. It's like, no, you don't know shit.
until that's a little more fact than fiction, then we'll take it.
Say that. I'm pretty sure James Gunn shot down some actor playing Superman. Oh, no. He shot down Aaron Paul playing Booster Gold in the TV series. And he was like, love Aaron Paul. Both love him personally and professionally, but all of this is like pretty much vehemently untrue.
No.
So that's it. That rounds up DC and ends the weekly James Gunn tweet segment. Good job, James. Way to keep us DC fans in the news and what how.